Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lord God.
Those same needs that brought her worst hurt was the avenue by which was going to bring her best blessing.
Yes.
And listen what she experienced, and she expressed it to the prophet in verse 28. She says, did I desire a son of my Lord? Did I not say, do not deceive me? In other words, I really wasn't asking for this. You told me.
Yeah.
You told me that I would conceive. You told me that I would have a son. And you deceived me because he dead now.
Yeah.
And when the actions demonstrate that all was not well, she went to the prophet and expresses her mind to him in verse 28. The prophet Elijah told his servant Gehazi to get ready, to go on ahead to the Shunamite woman's house, and I'm almost through. Elisha gave him his own staff. Elisha gave Gehazi his personal staff.
Yeah.
He handed his own personal staff over to Gehazi and said, go back to the woman's house. Elisha gave him his own staff and told Gehazi to place this staff on the face of the dead son.
Yes.
I noticed how Elijah had given this order of healing. Say it was an order of healing. Because he gave him orders. Just like you have work orders on your job. He gave Gehazi orders. Place my staff that's going to be in your hand. Place it on the boy's face to get him recovered. And I noticed that Elijah gave this order to the servant Gehazi to place the staff on the dead face of the son. It sounded as if it was a command that would bring forth the reviving of the promised prophecy. I mean, he told him, Elisha told Gehazi, when you get there, put the staff on the face of the dead son. Even though the prophet gave Gehazi the orders of the healing. Guess what I found out? Elisha was still with them as they traveled. He told Gehazi, you go with the woman. And this is what you do. Take my staff. When you get there, put the staff on the face of the dead boy. Even though he gave the healing orders to Gehazi, guess where Elisha was? Walking right there with him. He walking right there with him. Gave the healing orders to somebody else, but he was still there. Why was Elisha with the woman on the way home when the resurrection, when the reviving and healing command had already been given to his servant Gehazi? Check this out. If the command to place the staff upon the face of the dead son was going to manifest this dead son's resurrection, Elisha could have stayed at home.
Amen.
I want you to follow the process. Just like the woman, if all was well, could have stayed at home. But everywhere I go, I want the power of the Lord.
That's it.
To follow where I go. When Elisha went with him. When Elisha got to the house, the boy was dead in the prophet's room on the prophet's bed. And I like what I read in verse 32 and 33 when I read that. Elisha was coming to the house. He lifted the dead child, laid upon his bed. He went therefore in, shut the door upon him, twain, and prayed unto the Lord. He first came to the house. In order for God to meet you, you got to first let him know, here I am.
Amen.
Then it says, then he went to the room. Not only do you got to let the Lord know, here I am, you got to be open with God and let him know, I need help in this room. I need help in this addiction room. I need help with this fornicating room. I need help with whatever room you need him.
All right. Yes.
Don't just let God come to your house. Let him come in your room. Y'all remember, come on in the room? Elisha dismissed Gehazi. Elisha said, okay, you were obedient. You did what I told you to do. He said, you can be dismissed. He also said to the boy's mother, you can be dismissed. Then he shut the door. Now, it seemed like that mother ought to be in the room. But he says to his servant, get out of the room. Tells his mother, get out of the room. He shut the door. When it was just he and the boy, he prayed unto the Lord. And how many of you know that sometimes everybody else needs to be out of their room?
All right.
They need to be out of your business. I done said something, y'all. Sometimes it just needs to be you and the Lord. Quit talking about mess. Quit talking about stuff so that I can hear what's going on in your house, in your family. Come on.
That's right.
Sometimes it just needs to be you and God. Let you and God handle it. If folk can't handle their own business, we give them a quarter trying to pay for yours. When you open your mouth about stuff that you can't handle and you see they can't handle theirs, you give them some ammunition to come and boom, knock your head. Come on.
Talk self. Talk self. Talk self.
I know they don't say well, but you call some of you doing it.
That's right.
It just needs to be you and your dead situation and the Lord.
That's it. That's it.
And as I get ready, I'm getting ready to sit down. I think about this phrase, behind closed doors. And I see it speaking of a secret matter. Because you put everybody else, a non-public matter.
That's it.
Some intimate affairs, some personal business, some private happenings, no outside admittance. And I want to share with you, some stuff needs to be private.
Yes.
And I'm going to say it again because I just feel like it. Some stuff needs to be private.
Yes, sir.
It was behind closed doors that the prophet Elisha got up, closed and personal with this dead son. I want to tell you that Elisha represents a type of Christ in this lesson.
Oh, yeah.
And we who are saved were once dead sons. Come on, talk to me.
Yes, sir.
We were once dead sons until Jesus dealt with us behind closed doors. He did not expose what you did every time you did it, Mr. Bell.
Amen.
He dealt with you behind closed doors.
Amen.
He didn't always expose what you did when you did it, Skipper.
That's right. Thank you,
But he dealt with you behind closed doors. Verse 35 tells us that Jesus won't leave us like we are, but he'll always come back to work on us.
Yes, sir.
Tell your neighbor he'll come back. Elisha spent time at this woman's house, but he came back because he got the news that the son was dead. He came back and laid on the dead boy one more time. As he did, now he came 7 times. And the boy sneezed 7 times. You know, 7 is the number of completion.
That's it.
They got a show out, 8 is enough, but 7 already did.
That's right.
7 is the number of completion.
That's it.
It took 7 days to complete the making of this world.
Yes, sir.
Tell your neighbor 7 is enough.
7 is enough.
The boy sneezed 7 times. There are 7 days in a calendar week.
Yes, sir.
Tell your neighbor 7 is enough. The boy sneezed 7 times. Then Naaman dipped 7 times in the river Jordan in order to get cleansed. Tell your neighbor 7 is enough. This boy sneezed 7 times. It was 7 days that the 120 tarried together in that upper room. Y'all want to help me say 7 is enough. The boy sneezed 7 times. There were 7 churches that were written to in the book of Revelation. Thank God we wasn't one of them.
Amen.
Tell your neighbor 7 is enough. The boy sneezed 7 times. It is 7 times 70. The Bible records, Kingsley, that we are to forgive our brother. Not in total life, but to forgive in 7 times 70 for the same offense. Tell your neighbor 7 is enough. The boy sneezed 7 times. Then he opened his eyes. The Bible says now probably laid on him. And then his body began, I just feel like preaching y'all, began to wax warm. And I want to tell you now, some of you need the private practice of a prophesying prophet to come into your dead situation. Yes, some of you have had some things that God has